So recently, a handful of modders got their hands on developer builds of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, the newer ones. So today, I'm going to be going through the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer maps to just find random secrets that the developers either left in, didn't work on, forgot to work on. Let me know if you guys have any maps you want to see from these games. I basically have access to like all of them. And yeah, let's get right into it. On Subbase, there's actually this balcony up here that they decided to extend the window out. I guess it's not really connected at all. I'm not really sure why they did it like that, but I mean, you never notice, I guess. And also for those who are wondering what's inside the door, absolutely nothing. Also on Subbase, if you go really far out of the map here, we can kind of fly out here and see these, and you can see these oil rigs out here. I don't think this is the oil rig map for multiplayer. Let me know if you guys recognize this layout. I don't think it is, but yeah, there's just two of them chilling out here. I didn't even know these were out here at all. So outside of Afghan, there's these really weird place houses that I guess were just thrown together. Most of the time when you're out of the map here, like, they don't really care and they just kind of throw buildings. On Afghan again, if you guys ever wondered what was past this point of the spawn, if we go around the corner here, there's absolutely nothing. It's always cool just to imagine what could have been behind it. Also on top of Afghan here, there's this random green hut that I didn't even know was up here. And it's just chilling. There's nothing in it. Just put this up here. Also, outside of the map, there's this weird terrain glitch I've never seen before. And it's pretty close to the inside of the map, too. Also, another thing about these buildings, sometimes the developers will decide to just stick them in the ground here because they just only need a certain height of it. This is actually pretty common with Call of Duty. They do this a lot. Right, now on Hotel, it's a Modern Warfare 2 map, but I really wanted to check this one out. Yeah, you can't cross the bridge. I was really disappointed. In fact, you actually just fall through the ground right there. For those of you who wondered if you could ever walk on these balconies, this one seems it seems really glitchy, the second floor. But the third floor up here actually seems to work perfectly. So if anyone can figure out a way to get up here, at least you know you can stand up it. Same thing with this side, except actually both layers seem not to work. I'm not really sure why. I don't think I recorded it, but there's nothing behind the doors. Also up here, there's this random pool that you can't see at all. So I have no idea why this is in here at all. Yeah, you can see they did not even try. But yeah, it's just kind of just chilling up here. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, cool. Also, these doors make no sense. Unless they're like tiny closets. I'll show the side here. Unless they're like mini closets. Also, for some reason, this map is huge, and there's like these random forests and trees that are just chilling out here. They're just a lot of them too. I have no idea why they felt like building all this. It's really far out of the map. All right, now on Rundown. If you ever wondered what happens to the plane after you land, it kind of just keeps flying, and also actually you can stand on it. I thought this was super interesting that there's an actual hitbox that follows it. And it kind of just keeps going out here until it just eventually disappears. Also, there's these little frogs effect that actually just kind of stick in the ground, I guess. Just another weird, like, developer thing. Also, this one is weird because I've known about this since the beginning of the game, but these fences just don't connect. And they never fixed it. You can literally see it inside of the map too. I have no idea why. Also, super far out of the map here, but there's these random super high quality trees. Pretty uncommon to see these, but yeah, they're out there. Also, this ground, yeah, there's this weird like ground morphing effect that I've never seen before in like any of the CODs. Also, the only secret room I could find on this map was this little bathroom. It's not really a secret. And you also can't really walk in it that well. It doesn't seem to want you to walk in here, so. Alright, over to Scrapyard, there's actually this random fence under the ground that I guess the developer just left. I guess he was just copying and pasting them and just decided to leave it in there. Also, outside of the map here, there's these planes that have weird hitboxes. Some of them have it, and then some of them don't. So this one does have it. And you can climb on like all of these. They're all completely interactable, which is very weird because typically you don't see that out of the map, especially this far out. But yeah, you can just walk on all these. Quite weird. Also, this crate as well, which is weird because look, this machine is not. Typically, you don't see that, but it can happen. Over onto shipment. Actually, fun fact, you can swim into the water in shipment. So if you can find your way out here, you can actually swim along the boat. And you can go up pretty far too. It's actually really big. Also, under the map, we find our first dev cube. These are fun to find. It's really hard to find them in this game. Now over onto Skid Row. Outside of the map over here, if you ever wondered what was this way. So really low poly strip. Also, there's a hole in the wall there. Idiots. Also, there's these signatures outside of the map. I'm not sure if these are decals or actual signatures from the artist. Sometimes the artists of the maps will sign the maps with their names. This window on Skid Row makes absolutely no sense. If you go right to the right of this, there's actually a random little apartment inside of here, which is weird because it's like you can't see inside of any of this. And they're not really properly connected with each other. So I'm not really sure what this was all about. Possibly they intended for people to be able to go into here. There's also a clip on this toilet, which weird. You don't see that often. There's also this room right here that's really hard to see into. You can only see into it if you like sit in the wall. But you can't see inside at all. Also up here I found another one. Another basic copy of it. Weird because you cannot see these from any angle at all, so. Also, outside of the map right here, I found a random clip, which I'm going to assume was a truck, considering how it was shaped. But yeah, I guess I forgot to delete that. If you ever wondered what was down here, I got you. Yep, absolutely nothing. Actually, there is this random room behind this wall that's... I don't know why they built it. It's covered too, so I don't really sure what they were doing. Also, outside of the map is huge. There is so much built, even though it's not quite like accurate. It's still out here. A lot of map. Also, above this room, there's a random green room that I'm not sure why this one's here either. It's really detailed, actually. But there is just absolutely no way to see inside of that. All the windows are closed. Quite weird. Under the map here, there's a random trash can that I can't find anywhere else around this area, so I'm not really sure why that's there. Over on a terminal, if you ever wondered if this was actually being built over here, sorry to break the news to you guys, but there's also a random parking lot out here that you cannot see at all, so not quite sure why they did that. Over outside of the map here, I found the first like weird glitch thing. These are pretty uncommon. Also, this ladder seems to go really far under the map. And yes, you can climb it. But you can't climb back up, sadly. And for everyone who still wonders if you can get on top of the plane, no, you can't. You kind of just get stuck. It seems like how the out of the map works in this game is you just get stuck. Here's a view. Rest in peace. I guess we'll never get to see this view. Also, I gotta point out, the out of the map in this is huge. Like, giant. I don't know why they wasted their time doing that. It's a lot for nothing. Also, back here, this door kind of doesn't really make sense. I guess maybe, but a weird corner. And I just gotta point out, like, there's so much out here. There is so much. Why? What was the point? Fun fact, on Wasteland outside of the map, this is actually Chernobyl. It also seems weirdly highly detailed. I have no idea why this is so high quality. You really don't tend to see this because there's just nowhere near the inside of the map. So I'm quite confused why this is so detailed. Also, this crane is, you can actually stand on it. And I fell to my death here. Whoops. Also, a little effect they brought back from the original MWIII, which I like, is this like radioactive, the rad meter going off. It's a really small effect, but I really appreciate it. Out of the map on Underpass, there's actually this random soccer field that's, I mean, kind of, I don't know why it's out here. It's impossible to see. Also, score! Also, the funny thing is the developers decided just to raise this building off the ground a few feet to make it look better, I guess. Also, if you ever wonder what was inside this room, nothing, obviously. This room's really weird because some things have clips and some things don't. I wonder if they maybe wanted you to go in here at one point. There's also this random line that seems to remember my footprint. It's weird why it's only that line. Also, have you ever wondered what was in here? Actually a staircase that doesn't make sense at all. I don't think they were thinking. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what maps you guys want to see down below. I'm going to be going through a bunch of just all the maps. We have all the shipments, all the variants, all that stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you all. Peace.